Let's go live, SJ.
Let's go live. We are live from the base. We are also out of focus.
We are. There we go. Well, you're not. You are. I am. That's because you're all the way back there.
I don't know. It's because the camera's at a weird angle.
No, it hasn't changed.
No?
No, you just.
Jeez, my head.
I'll tell you what it is. I need to just drop myself.
No.
There. Sort of more at your height now. I can't see shit.
Because you don't have your
There
your
we go.
hair looks shit, I'm going to say.
Yeah, well, that's because it is micro conditioned. That's basically conditioning it twice. How you doing, Jelly? Good. Nice to have you here with us on this Super Chill stream. We're going to be short and sharp tonight.
We are, yes. Hey, Levi, as
How
well.
you doing there, Levi?
Hope you're both good.
Yeah. With the Levi thing, did you see that Levi put up his? He's been watching the '90s films again.
Okay.
And within those 90s films that Mr. Leroy recommended and had watched again was Jacob's Ladder.
Oh, God, no. That's scary as hell.
Yes. But when I first watched that film, I didn't realise it was a psychological horror. I thought it was a Vietnam film. It is sort of a Vietnam film, but I was like, yeah. Yeah.
I've never seen it, and I have no intention of seeing it.
Levi's up to 120 films now. Damn.
There is actually a screening, I told you this, didn't I,
Yeah.
of The Lost Boys in one of our National Trust parks, stately home places, next month, but we can't go because I'd have quite liked to have gone and seen that in a big garden somewhere
Yeah.
with a blanket. It could have been funny.
Whereas I wouldn't recommend Jacob's Ladder in such setting, and I certainly wouldn't recommend watching it on the underground.
No. So one of my colleagues was telling me that she
Yeah.
worked on The Nun too.
The Nun too.
Yeah.
I've
And-
seen that actually advertised on bus sides and bus stops.
Or it may have been The Nun.
I think it
she
was The Nun.
She was working on The Nun because we were talking about The Nun too. But she was saying that they did a screening of it, a press screening,
Yeah.
in a graveyard, and she hid in the crypt because she was so freaked out, and they had like nuns running around as well.
I'm just wondering, like, you would not go in the crypt.
You wouldn't, no. I'm not. Well, where would be safe?
Where would be safe? Somewhere with lots of lights.
Probably the crypt. I don't know.
But now we're talking about comedy. So what about Bob? I don't think I've seen What About Bob.
I don't think I've ever heard of What About
Let me get rid of that.
See, I watched The Lost Boys on our last flight.
You did?
Because that film, like, I only watched it when I was really young, obviously. And I was always sort of freaked out by the food bit.
Oh, what, the maggots?
The maggots and stuff. And
Rice
there was a
turning
bit where
to
they're like
maggots.
in the cave and yeah. But then I watched it on the plane and I was laughing,
That's
thinking,
funny.
why the hell was I scared at this
The
film?
Frog Brothers win. The Frog Brothers win. It is the Frog Brothers, isn't it?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
I was scared for so many years.
How you doing, Jose? Nice to have you with us here tonight. They're only noodles, Michael. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh my God, that film. But yes, yes, it's the Frog Brothers. Genius.
People are strange.
Don't ever invite
when
anybody
you're a
in.
stranger. Faces look
What did I
up
watch?
when you're alone.
I don't know if anyone's watched Salem's Lot. I'm sure it was Salem's Lot, which is also a vampire film. Stephen King wrote it. Super creepy. I just remember never, like, when they tap on the window, don't invite them in. Don't invite them in.
Well,
That's the critical thing.
you know, I remember watching Jurassic Park at the cinema.
I
And
remember
then-
watching Jurassic
Right,
Park.
you know when like the big dinosaur T-Rex thing, like the eye just like appears.
Yep.
In like
Like that.
I couldn't drive and look in the rear mirror thing, driving down that single track lane.
It's Jurassic Park.
No, but I used to think there'd be something coming out. For, you know, that there was that single bit from Canterbury.
It's
And I was
Jurassic
like,
Park.
no, I couldn't look in the wing mirror. That's why I can't watch anything that may set my little imagination
The video's
off.
cover of Salem's Lot used to scare Levi when he was a kid.
Oh, there we go.
The Thing is, Levi, like, I read the books when I was about 11 and 12, and I absolutely crapped myself with Salem Slot. I actually read a lot of the. I read Carrie as well when I was really young, really not appropriate for or 11 and 12-year-old. But they thought, oh, you're reading at school. You're reading. It's like, no, I'm reading the most inappropriate books. And then there was Cujo, which was a scary one. There was one. There was a book by Stephen King about reincarnation, but you're a dog. You become reincarnated as a dog. I can't remember the name of it. Kind of sad. But anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, so we're going to be short and sharp tonight,
Yes,
people,
very
because
short and sharp. We have a lot to do.
I watched too many horrors and psychological thrillers as a kid, says Levi. Yeah, that's why I can't watch any of this crap now, because I was the same. I also watched The Hills Without Eyes. That scared the crap out of me when the original, when I was way too young. Way too scary. But that was when you could buy, you could pretty much rent anything from the video store in the early, like the mid 80s.
Blockbusters.
No, it wasn't Blockbusters.
Oh, the little indie.
There was a little
there was a
indie,
little
so
indie.
it was come out of Radnor Park Crescent and turn left and go down the hill and around the corner. It was really proper shady. It would let you rent anything. However, that was when I discovered my love of really bad war films, and there was a whole Uncommon Valor 1 and 2, I believe, which I used to devour. Those films, again, really bad Vietnam War films. Levi had two indies called Vegas Video and Freeze Frame Video. Good times. Like, it was good times, Levi, but like they're really inappropriate with what they let you rent. Big chunky cases. Yes, but anyway. So people, we haven't got a lot of news tonight because I'm going to be honest with you, I was doing my handover notes.
It was literally like this, like fierce typing.
I started doing them on Friday, and I started writing them a bit more yesterday, and then I finished them off today, and so Levi got into super bad 80s horrors, Society, The Gate, Basket Case. I don't think I've seen any of them.
No, and I don't want to.
I did really get into for a while, and they would have been edited. But there was a period in probably 1990, 1991 when ITV, and there was only ITV, not ITV1, 2 and whatever else it is now. This is a UK broadcast channel, and they had The Omen.
Oh God.
And then the following week they had The Omen 2 and The Omen 3. And The Omen was actually, part of it was filmed where we live.
Well, yes.
It was filmed up the way. The cathedral
way.
in The Omen is actually in the town that we live in.
It is.
So there you go. But anyway, folks, it's going to be short and sharp tonight, which is why I left it really late.
Because we're very bad YouTubers.
Yeah, because I was like, getting my handover notes out, and there was a lot of like, and that's why Huxley doesn't have his own camera.
Well, it is. So
over.
we are celebrating Huxley's 10th birthday early.
Actually, we're going to do.
Was that for Huxley's birthday?
Press the wrong button.
So Huxley has had scrambled egg and parsley today. He has been to his favourite shop for a yakka and some treats that he likes. And tomorrow,
God, it's hard holding this like this.
I have hired a car to take him to his one of his favourite places.
Yeah.
For a nice walk. So yes, he's having an early birthday weekend, and I may even get him some Marks and Spencer's cocktail sausages tomorrow.
That dog is spoiled. That dog is spoiled, but yes, that's what he's going to do. We haven't picked anything up this week, and I can't, annoyingly, a lot of the draws for the I'm going to call them the Judo SBs because I can't say the word. The Judo SBs, a lot of the draws
are drawing
tomorrow, or they start shipping tomorrow, and we're not going to be here, and so I can't actually receive them. which is rather frustrating because they look super nice. I think Levi won them. There you go. The albino and Preto SBs arrived. They're all right. Oh, they arrived, did they? That's frustrating.
Yeah, but you missed some of the draws anyway.
I did miss some of the draws, and also I failed on the focus draw.
Well, we could try to route one and get it delivered to my work, I suppose.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
No. We can try.
We can try.
But yeah.
So that'd be that.
Yes. You never know. You might see a pair in the US.
Unlikely. All the draws are already done in the US.
What?
Jolie Be Good struck out on all of them as per usual. But
depends on whether the hype's gone where we're going.
No, the hype has not gone where we're going. I can tell you. I can tell you the hype has not gone. I don't even know if they've got a Quick Strike account anymore. You know. Because I don't see that particular store mentioning the Quick Strike so much anymore. I see a lot of Adidas from them.
That is true.
Actually, those Adi mids that Jolie Be Good really likes, I think. Do you know the ones with the big fat purple laces?
I don't think so.
We've been talking about them on the IG.
But
of those folks who are in with us this evening, Jose or anybody, have you picked anything up this week?
Sorry, 15 minutes in and I'm yawning. I am tired.
Bad.
I am tired.
Hello, Twitch. How
hello,
are you
Twitch
doing?
peoples.
So what did Jolie Be Good picked up? Jolie Be Good picked up the Jordan 2 Black Cement, which is one I really wanted, and so I'm good. And the Adimatic Mids too. That's the ones I was talking about. So SJ, they're the ones with the big fat purple laces.
Okay.
Okay.
That was your hand.
That was my hand on the desk. It was nothing else. No other strange noises. My hand on this desk, which does need a bloody good clean.
We did get an e-skateboard edition this week.
We did.
So.
It's lurking back there.
It is, isn't it?
You can go and get it if you want.
Should I get it?
Go and get it. It's not too much crap being shown in the background. It's quite a nice board.
It is a nice board.
It's a nice deck. I'm quite liking the purple blue looking light tonight. I don't know what's going on. Why it's shading like that in a purpley way? We've got a new board.
We have got...
Do you want to go to your camera maybe?
The latest Year 3 board.
Oh, there you go. Back on this one because it's not focusing.
There we go. From the skate team.
Yes.
So thank you very much from the skate team and Full Circle.
Down here, have you seen him?
Yes.
And those that know will know.
Yeah.
Those that know will know. And I know. I think this is the best one.
I think this is the best one. It is very cool. And really, really nice. Love the pink and the black.
Yep.
And the sort of beige. It's a really nice board.
It's a good board. And a Canadian maple.
Looks so wide. I don't know. I don't think it is.
I don't think it's that wide, Levi.
No, maybe it's just the angle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's nice Canadian maple, and I've got big feet.
Yeah.
If it ever gets ridden.
So yeah.
So.
Big shout out.
Big shout out to you. You know, for those that know. So Jolie Be Good, they come with 2 other big fat laces. Look so wide. Sorry, I'm.
And I have still got my leggings on because I've been working out today.
Yeah.
And because we are going away, I don't want to get close to.
Yeah, we're in that sort of situation now at the moment where we're trying not to get anything particularly dirty, which is why I'm wearing the New York top that I was wearing last week.
And I'm wearing my dog fleece.
Because this doesn't travel.
Which this will travel, and I will. It's not my dog fleece; it's actually my Carhartt fleece.
Indeed.
But, yeah.
Whatever. So yes, nothing. No pickups here. Levi, anything to declare?
And nothing to declare. Yeah.
Which lane are you going to go through, Levi? Green or red? Green or red? Nothing to declare?
I have worn shoes this week, though.
All right.
Are we? What? Can't talk. What order are we getting in?
Well. Where are the?
They're down next to me.
Did I bring mine down?
You brought yours down.
Where are mine?
Is this the only pair that you wore this
Yep.
week? I'm sure you wore.
No, that's all I've worn this week. It's peed it down, and as much as some people might wince and cry, I have determined the Jordan Shadows from a few years ago into my sort of commuting beaters. So don't cry or anything, anyone, but these are the best rain shoes ever. And it did absolutely chuck it down this week in the south of the UK. I think it did in the north. But yes, and look at that, creasing and all sorts. They're just getting more and more beaten, and they look lovely.
They do look really nice,
They
actually.
look lovely.
look
So
really
that's all
nice.
I've worn this week, 3 times this week.
And Levi's talking about his sneakers. I saw that you had 2 pairs
Yeah.
that had crumble soles this week.
Hmm.
But they're old Levi.
They are like 23 years old. So the Jordan 5s that crumbled. And what about those runners that you pulled out?
Yeah, there's runners as
They
well.
looked really nice, Levi.
Yeah, they did.
I thought, they look great. I'd wear them. And then you were like, I don't know, the sole.
To be fair, the only pair that have done it for me are those really old Adidas.
Yeah, I think
Those-
the same things happen to Levi's runners,
where
where
it goes hard and
the
shiny.
sole goes,
and,
like,
yeah.
very dangerous.
They feel horrible as
Very
well.
dangerous. And
They just go
we're
hard.
literally at 3 concurrent users. This is like the laziest stream in the world. All right, so what we're going to do, SJ, we'll have a little look. See it. We've got like 5 pieces of news,
Okay.
everyone. Nothing particularly
Okay.
amazing.
So, do you want me to bother with a poll?
I'll tell you what. We'll do a manual poll.
We'll do a manual poll. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
and we'll have a look at some colourful shoes because it is Latin Heritage Month,
It is Latino Heritage
and they have
or Hispanic Heritage.
yeah, sorry,
Month.
Hispanic culture and Hispanic Cultural Month. I saw it in my calendar and it was like
Yeah,
it's
in
not,
the US.
It's not a UK thing,
No,
but
it's a US
they've Nike debuted a new Familia collection, and so I thought we'd have a look at it because they're pretty colourful. I thought we'd have a look at these, and then I'll let you all determine what you think. And we're not going to do the vaulting. No vaulting this week.
The Air Max pair's okay. I'm not so keen on the other. What is the other one?
It's a
It looks
Pegasus.
Like, is it
It's a Pegasus
Pegasus
40, but like the Air Max, like
That's really quite nice. Like I wouldn't buy it.
that's really
but,
nice.
But as a pair of Air Max.
So what do we
it's
think,
quite
folks? Do we
nice.
think like we'll ignore the Pegasus? Well, let's just have a look at this Air Max. What do we think? Do we think that this is a thing? I think it's a thing.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, I don't.
Would we like to
think-
give it a boom just for nice?
I'd give the Air Max a boom, but not the Pegasus. I wouldn't buy
What
it.
does Jolly Be Good think?
I don't know. Levi says not for him. Jose says meh. I agree with SJ.
Okay.
And Jody Be Good likes them.
Okay, so I think that the concurrent vote on that then is
Is-
probably Spaniel okay.
Yeah.
I think we're all aligned.
But as I said, they haven't. I don't think they've done a good drop since
What we're going to show.
what we're going to show.
Okay.
So we're just going to give them a Spaniel okay.
And Jody Be Good, that will be a really, really good gig as well that you're going to. She's really good. Really good.
Right, okay. So fall is here.
Mm-hmm.
Just about. Technically,
It's Lenny Kravitz season.
it is technically Lenny Kravitz. Hey?
Lenny Kravitz declared it on his social media.
What do you mean it's Lenny Kravitz season? How does that work?
What?
How is it Lenny Kravitz season?
How do you not know the Lenny Kravitz mean?
Well, because I don't follow Lenny Kravitz, and anything to do with it, I will
I've been
just.
sent it by at least 3 people today.
Yeah, because you're the Lenny Kravitz person, not me. Not me.
What do I like?
Lenny Kravitz. Not pumpkin spice season. It's technically the September.
Right,
it's the equinox.
Right, okay. Does
But-
anybody else know what I'm talking about? Lenny Kravitz.
He had like 2 hits, says Levi.
Ooh.
That's quite funny. Thanks, Levi. That's quite funny. I'll take that.
No. Lenny.
It's just wearing a big scarf.
Yes, because it's a. Right. Do other people get this? Get what I'm talking about here with the scarf?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'll shut up.
But it means that we get to wear burgundy, like yourself. AF1, this sort of tonal burgundy. What do we think? Not the shoe so much, but the colourway, SJ.
The colourway is lovely. I'm not.
American Woman, 3 hits. It ain't over till it's over. Yeah. What's that one where he wants to fly away?
Yeah, it's fly away. It's not get away, as Levi put.
It's the one in the Peugeot
It's the
advert.
one from the Peugeot.
Okay.
And also,
He had 2 hits.
Are
in
You Gonna Go
Oh
My Way?
Yeah, okay.
Actually.
4 hits, 5 hits.
And I Belong to You.
Is that the one that goes dun 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 dun? And it's got like a glockenspiel noise in it.
It's got him hitting Heineken bottles because remember it was listed on the album.
Okay, yes. Okay, so is that 6 hits? That's enough for a
He
greatest hits
also
album.
wrote Madonna's Justify My Love
Okay.
and performed on that.
Does that count as 7 hits? Yo, Big Jammer. Does that count as 7 hits? That's technically an album of hits plus some randoms in there, so he
Yeah,
can have
Believe,
a great.
that was a great track. as
Okay,
well.
that's 8 hits, ish. We're at 8. Rock and Roll is dead.
I was just about to say Rock and Roll is Dead.
Is that 9 if we're counting Justify My Love as well? So 9. We need 2 more really for the full 10, 11. Are there any other songs?
There's lots of Lenny songs.
Like what? Come on.
The Taxi one.
The Taxi
I
one.
can't
Oh,
think what it's
that's a
called.
really.
The Taxi Driver
You know
one.
the one, the Taxi song. What are you on about? Levi claims to be wrong. Right, but SJ, while we look at these shoes, do we think these are Spaniel okay from
They're
a
a
colourway?
Spaniel, okay. I don't really like the midsole.
Okay,
BSC.
we're going to give them a Spaniel okay.
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 Right, we're going to go for a Nike Dunk Low,
Can't Get You Off of My Mind. That's a flipping tune. That.
but was it a hit?
'Cause I just can't get you off of my mind. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I know that one.
Yes, you do.
Of course I do. We would have played it in a 206.
Let Love Rule. How can you not know that?
I think
That's like
we've already
one of the
we've already
biggest.
covered
we
it.
haven't done Let Love Rule.
We have. I think it's in. If you go in the chat,
Mr. Cab Driver. There we go. Heaven Help. There we go. You know that one.
I don't. Do I?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Then we're going to move on to the next shoe. It's a
Okay,
Nike
sorry.
Dunk Low in a cargo, khaki, vivid sulfur. It's sort of winterized. It's got a white leather upper.
That's a very bright yellow.
It is. I quite like the ropey laces.
I like the ropey laces. I'm not.
I like the gum sole. How did we miss? I thought we covered Let Love Rule.
Exactly. He wrote that in London, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
When he was in Shepherd's Bush.
Was he in Shepherd's Bush, or was he in the Shepherd's
Well,
Bush?
he was around sort of Notting Hill way.
Okay, yeah.
Because his record company didn't know what to do with him, so they sent him to London.
Ah, right. Who knew?
There we go.
There we go. So what do we think? They're not SBs. I like these.
Of course you like them. They're sort of olive drab with a flash of yellow rather than orange.
And they've got different laces, and they've got a gum sole. What's
They're
not to
all
love?
right.
What
As
is?
Levi says, little slight, they belong in a fruit aisle. It's like a kiwi mixed with a lemon in there.
People.
Fruit aisle and a G&T.
It's a healthy aisle. It's a sort of healthy aisle. This is a healthy shoe.
A healthy shoe?
Yes.
This is a healthy
So
shoe.
you're doing this again,
They're
aren't
trying
you?
to do
Or
healthy
is this a
things.
meh?
It's an all right.
I'm not a fan. Oh dear, I think this is a meh. That's the vibes I'm getting from you lot.
Okay. All right.
All right, but Born and Raised, you know,
Back at it again.
obviously
He passed away.
he did,
recently.
but apparently they're coming out. Apparently they're coming out next week, and I do like them. So what do we think? What do we think, people?
I really like the blue.
I love the toe box.
I like the toe box, but there's quite a bit going on with them.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's a lot going on for my little brain to compute.
I love the little detail on the heel.
I love the stitching bit.
And I love that they've put Born SB on the back. There's just many things. The text on the front ruins when he turns from a yes to... Oh!
I think it's a text on the front that I'm not sure.
Oh, Jose's not sure. One block at a time. Oh. Yeah, Jodie Be Good likes the Born on the back. I like that. I love
like
that
on the
detail.
back. I like
rather
that.
than just a standard thing. I think that's really nice. I see what you all mean. Like, I think the front there, I wouldn't have put the writing on the front.
No, I think the writing on the tongue tab's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Agree.
Do
They
I-
would have been nice without the
Do I
writing
still
on the
want
front.
them? Love the swoosh on them. Right. So basically, there's more to love on them to not love on them.
You could always unpick the stitching on the front.
Apparently listed as September 28 coming out.
Okay, so that is Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
So what do you all want? Right. I'm not going to make a decision on this one. What do you all want to give it?
They're all right.
What do you want to give it? What do you want to give it? Do you want to give it a fire? Do you want to give it a span? Do you want to give it a duck? Or do you want to give it a meh? Tell me.
It's an okay. I think it's an okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's two okays. Jose, any okay for you?
He didn't really like them. So
Okay, yeah,
I think
so
it
that-
probably is an okay.
Jolly be good. Probably an okay as well. We've
yeah.
done a lot of okays this week.
Yeah.
I think we can deal with it.
Spaniel okay.
Okay.
Okay. Writing on the toe guard is a bit naff. Yeah, I think that's what everyone's conclusion is, which is why they don't get a boom.
Yeah.
Take that off, and they've probably got a boom.
And it'd be all right, you know.
Right. Last but not least, possibly controversial, possibly
Controversy.
not. Given that they're right, so there's no apparently. So obviously the relationship between Tom Sachs and Nike was suspended.
It was. Hello, Andy.
How you doing, Andy? We're on a short one tonight because we were rubbish. Although it's not that short now. We've got to 7:30 talking nonsense. Apparently, these have received a full set of official images, so there's no date yet.
Oof.
But for them to actually put out official images would suggest that they are going to come out.
I like these.
And I'm not going to lie.
I like them. A dead shoe, says Andy.
I hope they are a dead shoe. Because I will, Andy, please don't shoot me. I'd probably buy them.
I really like the green bit on the top.
Yeah.
Really.
I know I
like
shouldn't.
this.
I know it's toxic as. It doesn't stop me liking the shoe. And I'm hoping that Nike takes all the profits and does something. That's very John shot. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Like I wore my Tom Sachs recently because I love them. So, and
You know, we should probably just give them an okay. They can't be boom, can they?
I suppose not. The thing is, he did come out. The statement was quite like, "Yep, we accept there was probably some stuff that went on that shouldn't have done." But that didn't happen for some time. And to be honest, a lot of weird stuff went on in various office places at probably that time. I can tell you that now.
Well, you worked in the motor trade.
I
and there was
did.
some super shady stuff that was going on
I then worked
in construction.
in
Yes.
construction/houses,
Yeah.
and I had one.
Hey, Sushi.
Hi, Sushi.
It's only a short one, so you're not missing a lot, mate.
And I once had somebody say about somebody that we were looking to work with, "No, we need more glamour." I'm not even joking, people. And that is probably the best thing that I could say on air
Yeah,
without
of some of the things.
there was quite some shocking things that went on.
Well, we won't talk about what went on in the dealership.
Yes.
We need the office stories, SJ. No,
We need more glamour. I can't do the accent.
No, we're not doing
need
it. We're
more
not doing it. So we're just going to give these a spaniel okay, and we're going to roll,
Okay.
and then we're going to come back.
I
Well,
could tell some very shocking stories.
no, please don't. I don't want this to be one of those streams.
It will never be one of those streams.
It can't be one of those streams.
It will never be one of
It
those
can't be.
Those were the days.
No, they weren't. They weren't.
Office Story Podcast. Absolutely not. My lips are sealed.
Yes, shady.
Yes.
Shady as. Right. I almost killed my student this week. Oh my God,
dear.
Jose. Right. What was I going to say? All right. So we have worn a very appropriate pair of shoes for this month because it is.
I have.
What are we in?
So I had to go into the office. I didn't have to. But
Hispanic Heritage Month.
I went into the office this week and I didn't put any pictures up. I don't know why. But I wore these.
I'm going to go back to yours and really get in close. Go on.
I
girl.
love this pair.
It's such a good
It's
pair.
I've got Huxley fur on them.
Of course you have.
These are the Hispanic Heritage Month pair from 2018, maybe 2017.
Who's the artist?
Sanya.
Sanya, yeah.
Sanya.
I love that detail.
The detail on the back is amazing. It's all stitched in.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this pair. And there's a little bag that goes with them with all of that. His graffiti work on the back.
So good.
But yeah, really, really like this pair. Yeah, why didn't I take pictures? I can't remember.
Where we pick them up? Nice Kicks, was it?
Yeah, I picked these up from Nice Kicks in the Mission in San Francisco.
Or was it in Hate?
No.
In the
it's
Mission?
yeah.
Okay. I can't remember. It was
Yeah.
so long ago.
No, it was in the Mission.
So long.
Designed by Bet Littrell Curry. No.
Definitely not.
Is it actual pony hair? Yeah, it is.
Or fake.
Or fake
Pony
fake
hair.
Pony.
I would say fake pony hair.
And they're a bit grotty now, but they do
Yes.
have a translucent soul.
Thank you.
But yeah, really nice pair.
I'll get my
They
brush out.
have been worn quite a fair bit.
Yeah, a lot actually.
Yeah, they have.
A lot actually. So yeah.
More than my Travis Scott pair, which I was discussing with Andy this week.
Yeah.
I've never worn them.
I have to say, like, you should go and look at Andy on Instagram because he's showing a lot of his shoes at the moment, in like a standard pose, which is just nice to see all the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to see it. If I could be bothered, I would do that. But at the moment, I'm not doing that. It's a lot on. Got a lot on.
Got a lot on.
I realised I spilt coffee the other day. There's coffee on the desk.
You would have such a go at me if I did that.
Yeah, but that's because you've got a nice desk. This is a cheap IKEA desk.
Levi might take a break after September ends, bored of wearing a different shoe every day. See, I just find it
It's
hassle.
hard. Well, it's not. It's hard wearing a pair that matches the weather.
That is true.
And that's the challenge I find is matching the weather and matching the fact that I'm going to be on a train or in the office, knowing that I tend to sit with my feet in a particular way.
That is true.
So it's tough, but yeah, it's you will.
Also, you get them out, you don't have to put them back.
Yeah, but I like to think in my head that Levi's got a system. I think like he's got a system. They're all catalogued.
Levi's got a butler and goes and fetches them for him.
No, I like Insta doesn't like my post since I got back. Nobody sees my post. Really? I see
Actually,
them,
I
Andy.
don't see your posts, Andy. I see your stories. That's a good point. I don't see your posts.
I think I see Andy's posts. I don't know if I see his stories. I can't. I'm not sure. Jody Be Good. That's why I'm picking the Palomino ones. It matches weather every day in DC as of late.
Fair.
Boom.
Fair.
And I knew that Levi would have a system. Oh,
Of course there's a system.
yeah. Like I tried to think about having a system and an organisation approach, and they started that way. But there's not enough room to have a proper system
No.
because there'd be wasted space.
Yeah.
I get 10 likes at best. Everyone's about stories these days, Andy. Anyway, most people don't like.
It's all about stories and the reels.
Yeah, when the gram come in and see us, they talk more about that than actually the grid these days. So you know, if you want engagement, it's got to be stories and reels. Like they love reels. Obviously, they're all competing with the tick of the talk.
And hello, stereo sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
Ooh,
good.
That's not good.
Yeah, I think they're stuck somewhere. Stereo Sound Agent. They
Mm.
were probably in Memphis and got robbed, as everything seems to get robbed out of the Memphis store, which is a particularly tough thing. I do type what I've worn though. It's easy to check. Hey.
He's got what he means is he's got a little spreadsheet.
You've got a spreadsheet, Levi. Is that true? Has Levi got a spreadsheet? Like a calendar spreadsheet, do you reckon?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I need to
I
know.
reckon he's got an air table. An air table. Morning. See, that I don't have anything going on in my life apart from Huxley, which is why my Instagram is all about Huxley.
Huxley or coffee?
Huxley, coffee.
Just a text note on my PC. See, it's basically a simplified spreadsheet. I tend to see a lot of skate stories, so I tend to share those. But yeah, no, but they're like Instagram just Meta talk specifically about reels and stories, and that's where it's at. Unless you want to pay to promote yourself, which you don't want to do.
No.
You know what? Carrier pigeons would be kind of useful sometimes. I don't even know how to make a reel. Seems like an effort. I think, Andy, I think you can actually use your normal photos in a reel.
Yes, you can.
And I think there's actually a thing that will apply them to music.
Yes, there is.
Yes. See, how you doing, Charlotte? I'm not a social media manager. I don't know about these things. There are other people who lurk in the stream, or possibly SJ, who knows more about those things than me. But yes, all the reel is a vid. Take a vid and change it to a reel automatically. Boom.
Exactly that.
Nothing more complicated than that. Yes. And that's about it. Well,
yes.
Because we are obviously out.
We
now
are out.
for a remarkable amount of time.
We are, yes.
Because we're out, and then we've got a musical concert
Madonna.
to go to. What's that Armand van Helden track about Madonna?
The Armand van Helden track.
It's his answer phone message. I think it's before Psycho Killer Bounty Hunters from Mars.
It's where it goes.
Armand van Helden, David Morales. This is Madonna. Will you call her back?
I'm calling on behalf of Mick Jagger. That's the funniest one.
It is. Psycho. Yes, that's the
Yes,
one. Psycho
that's
Bounty.
the one,
I love
Levi.
that track, Levi. It was Junior Vasquez. Yes, it was. Thank you. Thank you. I've got that upstairs actually.
I see one of the highlights of my work was actually emailing somebody
Yes.
at a record label,
Yes.
and on the out of office, I
Yes.
took a screenshot of this. It
Look at
said,
this. What have I got down
"I'm
here?
talking."
Sorry. Go for
It
it.
said, "For Madonna, reach out to," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
I'm trying to see if it's down here.
Yeah, that was one of my highlights actually, being like one person away from Madonna,
From
in
Madonna.
my head on an out of office. Yeah.
Just what have we got down here? I'm just seeing if there's anything that I can show Levi that I've got lurking down.
You've got
here.
a lot lurking down there.
Well, not as much as Levi. That's all I'm going to say. Levi's got rooms of stuff. I've just got.
I think Levi lives in like a mansion, and I just imagine there to be like this big mansion, and he like skateboards up and down the hallway in between his
we've got some
vinyl and
cheese
sneaker
here.
room.
I think I found some cheese.
That's what I reckon.
I think we found some.
Oh God, what's he got?
I found
What
some
have you
cheese,
got?
I think. Oh, you're going to
What
love
have you
this.
got?
I found some cheese. What's in your box, Mr. E? Well, I found some cheese,
Oh my
but
God.
but Selena will find it funny.
I'm alive.
I found this, Levi. And it's funny because we happen to know Mr. Stretch. Yes. Stretch and Vern presents Mad Dog, I'm Alive. And what have we got on here? The 12-inch original and the Fat Boy Comes Alive and the Moon Men mix. Oh my God.
Mr. Stretch.
Oh my
Yes.
God. What else can we find down here that's random?
No, see, Levi, I reckon it's like a Peaky Blinders terraced old factory workers' house where you've got like the whole block and it just looks like they're individual houses, but actually it's all been knocked through.
Oh, I don't even
That's what I
know this
reckon.
one.
What is that?
It's DJ Rhythm Voyage EP, 4 exclusive tracks on Riviera. There you go, Levi. Do you know this one, Levi? You got that one? I bet. See, this is digging in the crates live.
I can't believe you picked out Stretch.
I recognise the.
Of course you did.
I recognised the dots straight away, so I knew that was that. I'm just looking at what else we could pull out to give Levi a little chuckle. Oh! There's a bit of a white label. Bit of a white label. It's not a white label. They just like to market it like a white label. It's Armand Van Helden versus New Order with Lil Lou.
Oh.
Yeah. Limited edition for DJs only. The booty remix is it's terrible.
There we go. I don't think I remember that.
Nope. I got all kinds of random stuff, SJ. All kinds of random stuff. But yes. One more.
One more. Go on then. Got anything from the late 80s? There's probably some Wham down there. Some George Michael.
Anything from the late 80s? Let me just see.
There's a lot down there. Please don't make him pull out loads of vinyl because we'll be here all night. Oh.
So, it's not the original Levi, but is that going to focus?
Is that Plastic Dream?
It is Plastic Dreams '97, so not the original.
Art of Noise.
But this, I loved Plastic Dreams. It's such a good tune. Oh my god! I just want to go and put.
See, I knew this would happen. Don't encourage it.
I just want to go through it. Right. Anyway. Right, people. I think for a stream that was supposed to last no time at all, and we said, "Oh, we'll do 10 minutes and then we'll go," because we haven't prepared anything at all. We're at 45 minutes in, SJ. How did that happen?
I don't know, because we can both talk absolute nonsense.
Indeed. Right, folks. So we're gonna love you and leave you, and we will see you not next week, right?
Or the following week.
No.
No.
Right, I need to look at the calendar to vaguely get a view of when we think we'll be back.
Hello, Sherlock.
How you doing, Sherlocks? Not on the 1st. Let me look at this. Right, so we're not going to be around on the 1st, and we're not going to be around on the 8th, and we're not going to be around on the 15th. We're going to be back on the 22nd. So we're going to be back on the 22nd. So everyone, that's wow, that's nearly a month.
Nearly a month.
Nearly a month. So
Yes.
all look out for each other. Look out for yourselves. SJ will be pinging random stuff on the gram. I'll be on the gram occasionally. But yes, thank you, and we will bid you adieu.
Yes, have a good few weeks, everybody.
Yeah.
Take
Au
care
revoir.
of yourselves, and we will see you very soon.